both in frame. All right. Shalom, Israel. First, I want to start by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone who will well and teach well. Shalom to you, hopeful like brothers pushing this truth and wholehearted honesty and sincerity. My name is Yahawah, and got the brother here.
Taz upon you.
We're gonna do a video titling it "Is the fish that keeps his mouth closed doesn't get caught on the hook." So we're gonna start with, you got that Sirach 32:8.
Yes. All right. Sirach 32:8. It says, "Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue." I'll go ahead and explain.
All right. So comprehending much in few words. So really being calculated about the things it is that you say at all times, and sometimes pertaining to who it is that you're saying it to. If you talk around the brothers, you're a lot more lax, but when it comes to people in this world, you can't be lax with the things that you say to these people. If it's anything, these people in the world, they have vain dreams and imaginations, and they also have a bad habit of jesting. They like to ramble and fucking chop at the lips, and we'll get that in Proverbs, the 10th chapter right now. But you don't want to be like as those people, because it's very, very, it's one of these things you'll see right now, because speaking too much actually can lead to sin and going off and all that. Let me see. We got Proverbs 10. It should be around, I think, like the 29th verse. Or the early 20s. Here we go. It says, we'll start at 18. It says, "He that hideth hatred with his lying lips, and he that uttereth the slander is a fool." And that's the people of the world. And it says, "In the multitude of words there wanteth not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise." So you got to always refrain your lips, man. Make sure that your speech is calculated in the things it is that you say. Preparing an answer, and an accurate one at that. A lot of these people like to use these fucking super nice words and super nice and this and that, and they just ramble about a bunch of nothing, right? Go ahead.
Sirach 33, since you said prepare an answer, it says Sirach 33:4. It says, let me see.
Should be around like the third verse.
It's 4 here. It says, prepare what to say, and so thou shalt be heard, and bind up instruction, and then make answer. So you can't be hasty with, just to utter anything. And being learning this truth, it teaches you to watch your mouth. But that's what I got on that.
And that's an excellent point. Being precise. It's all about precision when it comes to this truth, because you're dealt with a great task of feeding the Lord's flock, and the Lord speaks through you. And as a clean vessel of the Lord, you speak the correct things, right? So with that being said, you don't have time to be loose with the lips, jesting about stupid shit. Because most of the time, if you're too loose with the lips, you're trying to persuade or get out of something that could have easily been comprehended in less or fewer words. I believe the Apostle Qadash said an account of the Apostle Ariel used to try to answer things in one word, if it was possible. One word, that takes a great deal of precision and knowledge of what it is that you're talking about, to answer things in one word accurately oftentimes. But reading on the 21st verse says, "The lips of the righteous feed many, but the fools die for want of wisdom." So that goes into the fact that you have a duty, right? And this is our sword. It's a double-edged sword, man. It cuts deep, and it cuts a lot, man. So these words that you have that are from the Lord, they're all taken into account, because the Lord does what? He sees all the thoughts that you have, and he also sees all the words that you say. Everything is known by the Lord. So that's another reason why you should be extra careful, because what is one that slippeth at the tongue, but slippeth not at the heart, and who shall he offend? Can you get that one?
Yeah.
While he gets that, I'm going to keep reading, and it says, "It is a sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding hath wisdom." Right? So that's just a custom of the people of the world to do that. A lot of fucking streamers and fucking social media personalities with those cult of personalities, like the Apostle Qadash says, they use that to their advantage, like a cloak of covetousness. That's not their real personality, man. They jest for the world, and they ramble their fucking mouth, and they talk all this folly to gain basically the favor of the people that they're trying to get.
It's an act.
All right, go ahead.
Sirach 19:16, it says, there is one that slippeth in his speech, but not from his heart. And who is he that had not offended with his tongue? That's
Right. Yeah, exactly. Who is he that not offended with his tongue? Your tongue, just like we said, is a double-edged sword. It can cut, and you don't know how dangerous words can be. Right? Words is just a means of communications of feelings and emotions, and feelings and emotions are deadly, man. A lot of people go under for fucking feelings and emotions and how they feel about certain shit. Right? Let me get this. Proverbs 17:27. It says, he that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed man of understanding. So that just goes into the fact that the less you speak, the more respect that you have. People listen up even more if you fucking stop talking so much. So when it is that you talk, you're heard and you're listened. Right? And you want to be a heard man. You want people to understand it is what, like, when you speak, it's actually a time to fucking listen. Right? It's like the boy who cried wolf, man. There's so many times that you could just go rambling about stupid shit before people start disaccounting the things that you say. So it's a really respectable thing to control this sword that you got. Right? And the further you progress in this truth, the sharper your sword gets, and that's even more careful that you have to be with that. That also goes into the greater thou art, the more humble thou be, because you understand that you have the ability to really fucking cut some people down. But just like the very first verse we read, Sirach 32:8, it says, let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words, be one that knoweth, yet holdeth his tongue. So sometimes you really do got to just hold your tongue. Right?
I got you right here. Ecclesiastes 3:7, it says, I'll read it the first verse, and then I'll skip down to 7. It says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. 7th verse, it says, a time to run and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. So you don't got to speak all the time. You know, let thy speech be short. All right. Going into the title of the lesson, what was it again?
There's a fish that keeps his mouth closed doesn't get caught on the hook.
Exactly. You don't want to be, getting caught up in your words and whatnot. All right.
So that's all I got for the point, brother.
Yeah, that's really it.
Pray this lesson was edifying. I want to lastly give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham, Qadash. Shalom. Good luck to y'all, brother.